So what?
This might work for a little bit, and it might die again. So
Okay.
for some reason, the battery is dying,
Mm.
and I have it plugged in directly.
Points down on the Mevo. I'm just saying.
But the YouTube
What?
video should be a thumbs up. It's good content.
No, I'm just saying. Like Mevo
Mevo let us down.
let us down.
Our
we were,
very first.
we were talking it up, and
It
this
was
is
really
what they
good.
do to us.
It was one of our best things we've ever done. Well,
I don't know.
okay. What was your
We had to come
the
up
Mount
with the
Rushmore
fourth
of
website.
yeah
It was Google. It was YouTube. It was
Amazon.
and then we just hadn't come up with the fourth.
So what about AOL? It was one of the first ones. You've got mail.
Maybe WebMD.
Stella, what's another website that's
Yeah. Kids don't go to websites anymore, by the way. It's apps and they watch things on YouTube. Then nobody like goes to
Hotmail?
something.com.
Hotmail.com.
Yeah. I'm still rocking the Hotmail account.
I had a Hotmail account called Burnside33 at hotmail.com.
Yeah. I'm DEOings at hotmail.com.
Yeah.
But it's hot in MALE.com. So that's a different.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm willing to go AOL. So Amazon, Google, YouTube. Amazon, Google, YouTube, and AOL.
AOL. Okay, because AOL
It was
like
one
an
of the
original kind
and
of
you had to
situation.
put like it was the internet access, and
Mhm.
you had to go to the website.
Yeah.
There's a lady in my office. AOL's her homepage. She still rocks it.
There still is an AOL.
Yeah, well, that's her email too.
She still has an AOL account.
She has an AOL account,
an email account.
Yeah.
And she checks it. Like
So-
it's still somebody still.
It's on her. Yes, it's on her
keeping that thing
homepage.
up.
She pulls up AOL.com to look at everything.
That's awesome.
So here's the thing, though. I need to apologize to Bob
Mm-hmm.
at AOL.com.
Okay.
I don't know who that is,
Yeah.
but anytime you needed an email to get through something, to sign something up, like to get, access to this, or to download this thing, just type in your email,
And that was your go-to.
Bob at AOL.com.
Uh-huh.
I did that for years. I've signed so much stuff up for Bob at AOL.com.
It's got to be one of the first email addresses, right?
Well, that's what I thought.
yeah.
So I don't know if I should write him an email sometime.
I feel like the
Bob
first
at
email
AOL.com.
address was probably Al Gore at email.
Well, he invented
AOL.
the internet, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it should be something at algore.com. Me at algore.com.
Me at
Because
Al
it was
Gore.
him. Me.
Okay, that's probably the first email address. Then.
Yeah.
All right. What's our next thing? What's your next thing?
My third and final thing is it's a little bit of a conspiracy theory. I know that you don't like this, and you've told me many, many times, let's stay away from the conspiracy stuff.
I have said that.
But there's something happening right now, and people need to wake up.
Wake up.
So there is a global pandemic happening, supposedly.
Okay.
There is global climate change
Uh-huh.
happening. Just a couple days ago, this kills me, by the way. I mean, it's so crazy how this stuff happened. A couple days ago, the U.S. government released 3 video pieces of footage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
3 pieces of it.
Yeah.
Of unidentified flying objects.
Okay.
And they said, we don't know what this is. Like,
Uh-huh.
as an official government. So basically, the government, in the last, week, has come out and released videos saying, these are UFOs.
Okay.
They're unidentified flying objects.
Uh-huh.
So now, think about that. You need to think.
I'm
Okay?
thinking.
I know that you're a thinker.
I'm thinking as hard as I can think.
Global pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
global climate change.
Mm-hmm.
There's a global threat.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is not just a United States threat. It's a global threat, especially if they're aliens from another
UFOs aren't
planet.
coming for America. They're coming for all of us.
That's right.
Right.
So there's a global threat security-wise and climate change and pandemic. There's going to be, this is next, there's going to be a currency inflation. It's already happening. They're giving Americans thousands of dollars for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's watering down the currency.
Yeah.
And it will get to the point where, because all these countries are doing it, the money will be so out of control that they will reset it, and they will say, when we reset it, let's just go to a global currency. Global pandemic, global climate change, global threat from aliens, global currency. One world government is being set up in front of our eyes right now. It's
Okay.
happening.
All right.
It's happening right now. The reason why this whole pandemic is global and all this other stuff, most of it's bogus. People are dying. People are sick. I'm not minimizing what's happening.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is the coverage is way, way overblown.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
That we all need, together, stay at home,
Mhm.
save the world.
The
What?
governor of New York said, if all of our preventative measures save one life, it was all worth it. I'm like, really?
Then that means we should never drive a car ever again.
Yeah.
Because if we don't drive any more cars, there won't be any more car accidents.
Right. So we should all just walk.
Stop
places.
driving cars.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
walking can be dangerous too. So maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe
Just
you should
stay in your
sit
home
down
and do nothing. But
and
then
don't
there's a risk
move.
of heart attack because
Yeah.
you're not exercising.
What are we gonna do?
But if you do exercise, you have to outlaw exercise
how can we
equipment.
stop everybody from dying ever again? Is there a way that we can do that?
Well, you have artificial intelligence. You hook them up to machines, and they become
Uh-huh.
part cyborg.
So let's get that
Well,
rolling.
I think that's that's the ultimate end game. Is we're
Mhm.
all part machine.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, for real. I know we kind of have fun with some of this stuff, but for real, this is happening right before us, and most people don't see it. They just fall into line with all this stuff.
This is the kind of thing you'll talk to Jose Canseco about on your Bigfoot
Jose
trip.
Canseco and I will have many, many discussions sitting
Mhm.
around a campfire talking about this stuff.
Yeah. This is the sort of thing that doesn't interest me because there's nothing for me to do with it. There's no. It just, if that sort of thing happens, then I'll just roll with the punches, I guess. So I'll plant a garden, maybe get a couple of chickens. I should be fine.
Okay.
All right. My third thing is hold on. I was getting messages. Let me just say this. So you've gotten fake friend requests from
Yes,
people on Facebook.
many, 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 many people.
And usually they're the accounts look like they're younger women,
Correct.
right? That's the
Yes.
thing, and they're trying to
I don't know what they're trying to
blackmail
do.
you into whatever.
I hit decline.
and I always decline all of those.
Yeah.
But I got one from this guy, and it was like an older guy named
Yeah.
Joseph Frazier, and he looked
Fake.
he looked
That
like
name totally fake.
he looked like a real guy. And
Yeah.
so then I thought, well, maybe because I know somebody in Arizona, and it just was like
Did you have a
in
mutual friend?
Phoenix. It seemed like I did.
Okay.
But it was like, that guy. Does he look fake to you?
I mean, he looks like a real guy. It's not like a cartoon character.
All
Someone
right.
could have stole
I'm
his
literally-
picture off of somebody else.
I'm literally so he just started messaging me.
Okay.
But he liked one of my things earlier today. Like I posted a
Okay.
picture and he liked
Yeah.
it. And I thought, well, that's
Yeah.
okay. Maybe that's a real person. He said, "Hello, Dan." And that list, like while I was about ready to do my third thing, this
Yeah.
came across. So let's have this conversation with this guy.
Yeah.
How are you doing? Thanks for the
Maybe is he watching live?
Maybe. Thanks for the acceptance on Facebook. Well, I'm sorry to intrude into your privacy. I'm Joseph Frazier and this is the first time I'm reading this. So,
yeah.
I came across your profile picture on Facebook and have interest of friendship with you.
Mm.
That is why I sent you a request.
Ooh.
If you are upset, I'm sorry.
Mm.
Where are you from? So what should I answer? Let's just have a conversation with this guy.
Okay. Let's come up with a fictional place.
I'm from
The Shire.
the Shire. Like the is capitalized.
Or what news from the Mark? What land?
Yeah, Rohan.
Rohan. Say
Yeah.
Rohan.
I'm from Rohan. And that's it?
Yeah.
Just I'm from Rohan.
Well, he asked, where are you from? I think
Mhm.
the answer is Rohan.
Okay.
So continue on to your third thing until he replies.
Oh, I'm guaranteeing because I just got these.
Okay.
He's probably got a response.
This might be fun.
I'm looking forward to it. So here's the thing that I wanted to talk about was my
Yeah.
third thing. Is recently I woke up at like 3 a.m.
Mm.
And I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but sometimes you wake up at 3 a.m. You just gotta pee and you
Oh.
go pee.
Every day.
You try to make it to the bathroom without turning on any lights whatsoever because you don't want to lose any of that sleep.
Do you leave a bathroom light on?
No,
Oh, okay.
I like absolute darkness.
Okay.
So I try to feel around, make it to the bathroom. Hopefully you hear the sound of water hitting water. And then
yeah.
you go back to sleep. But sometimes you wake up at 3 a.m. You're like, I'm just awake.
Yeah.
And this is just the way it is. What are the things what's the right thing to do at that point?
I always go back to sleep.
You just go right back to sleep.
Yes.
You've never woken up in the middle of the night and thought, I just can't go back to sleep. It's
No,
3
because
in the
I got to
morning.
wake up in 3 hours and go to work.
Well,
Like
I
I don't have a
understand that.
choice. I have to sleep. I lay there. I would lay there for 3 hours awake.
You would just so that's the thing is that's what I can't do and what I don't want to do. I feel like that's more stressful and that's less relaxing than actually getting up and doing something. I think the right thing to for
Well,
me,
So this is if it happens on a weekend, which
Uh-huh.
it's rare, but
Yeah.
this has happened to me. I walk the dog.
really,
Yeah. I've done that multiple
I
times.
feel like that's the wrong thing to do. I feel like that's going to wake me up. I'm going to get in the outside
Listen,
air
if it's the weekend
if it's
and I have nothing going on Saturday, this
Mhm.
happens on a Friday night into Saturday morning.
yeah,
I put the dog on the harness
yeah,
and we walk. The other day we walked down to from my house down to the university.
yeah.
Walked around the university a couple times and then walked
Mhm.
home.
University's a good place to walk.
It's a great place. And from my house to the university around a couple times and back, it was like 6 mile.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good walk.
Yeah.
And when we were done, I was tired. The dog was tired. It was a good walk. It was
Yeah.
about 2.5 hours.
Hmm.
So I've done that 3 in the morning.
So going for a walk, for me, well, typically I will either read or I'll watch Lord of the Rings. One of those two things.
Yeah.
Because Lord of the Rings can lull me back to sleep because I've seen it probably a billion times.
Do you watch the extended edition?
Come on, why would who's not watching the extended edition?
I'm just checking because that's what I watch.
That's the only one to watch.
It's 5.5 hours.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Fellowship of the Ring,
which is
just
the
5.5
one,
hours.
Yeah, one of the movies is. If you're gonna watch all three of them, you're talking it's a 15-hour plus experience.
Yes.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Well, he never got back to me. I told him I'm from Rohan, but you know,
You should have said, I'm from Rohan. What news from the Mark?
what news from the Mark?
Isn't that what they
Should
say?
I ask him where he's from? Well, he said he's from Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay. I just leave it
So-
at that. Just see what he says.
He came across my profile picture
And he liked it.
and he liked it.
What's that say?
That's my profile picture. It's just me and my son. See, this is him with his profile. That's
It's fake.
a fake account.
Now, listen, it's a real guy.
I mean, that's a real person.
Yeah.
But this guy doesn't know.
No.
Yeah.
I feel like that guy's name is Bernie.
Should I like his profile picture that he
Yes.
posted? All right. To see if like maybe now I can get some response. It just looks like a business like
He's a business professional.
he's an older guy.
He's probably have a LinkedIn account too.
I'll bet he does have a LinkedIn account. Well, he doesn't want to intrude, you know?
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to upset me. And if he did upset me, he's sorry
Hmm.
that he upset
That's
me.
very gentlemanly.
And then
of
where are
him.
you from? And then that's it. And it says it was delivered. So, this is disappointing. I was hoping that would be more than it was.
Netflix, Netflix, watch these shows of those. Netflix, Netflix, or maybe Hulu Plus. Netflix, Netflix, watch these shows with us. Netflix, Netflix, or maybe Hulu Plus. Or maybe Amazon Prime or something like that, like YouTube. Or we don't want to put a box around what you watch, so you never know.
I just had a thought. She can't hear anything that's going on right now. We just played the Netflix jingle.
Yeah, that's
And
why
so
we
she's
didn't-
sitting there like, why are they just sitting there? We have the headphones in. She doesn't.
Oh,
Next week,
we
you will
need to
have
get-
your own set of
we-
headphones.
that is a promise. She's like, I never asked for that.
I don't even want to be
she's
here.
like,
I
first of
offered her
all-
dinner. I said, if you come and do this, I will buy you dinner.
First of all, I don't want to be here in the first place.
Yeah.
Second of all, even if I have to come next week, which I don't want to, the last thing I want to do is listen to more of you. I'm trying to shut you out as much as I
Yeah.
can now. So, all right. That was the Netflix jingle, and some people have said it's too long, but I say it's not long enough, and I might record another one.
Extended edition, 18 hours.
Jason, what is your Netflix suggestion of the week?
I've stumbled across an episode of The Twilight Zone that I
Okay.
like a lot.
The old Twilight Zone?
The
or-
old one, yeah.
okay.
I've never seen the new one. So, season 2, episode 29. It is the last
There's
episode.
a lot of episodes in a season.
I know. I wish TV was like that
Well,
again.
this is one of my big problems with television nowadays.
too few of episodes.
It's like 8 episodes in a season. That's not
That's
a season.
ridiculous. There's episodes of Sherlock, seasons of Sherlock. It's 3.
That's so ridiculous.
It's messed up. is
I'm
what
in
it
the
is.
middle of binging The Mentalist right now
Yeah.
on Amazon. 24 solid episodes, 8 seasons long.
Murder, She Wrote has like 32.
Well, that's. I mean, nobody holds a candle to Murder, She Wrote.
Angela Lansbury. Come on. What are we talking about? She was the original Betty White.
If you say so.
I don't know. So, Twilight Zone, Season 2, Episode 29. It's titled The Obsolete Man.
It's the finale of the season 2.
Of Season 2, yeah.
Well, that means it's probably they thought
was-
maybe one of their better ones.
It was, and it really was. You have to go home and watch this. It's 22 minutes. It's
Mhm.
really, really short. But the basic premise is this guy is presented in front of a court,
Mm-hmm.
and the court says you are obsolete. You will be eliminated,
Okay.
like put to death.
Hmm.
Because this is a futuristic society. He is a librarian,
okay.
and books aren't a thing anymore. And he is talking about ideas and God and this, and the court is laughing at him, saying, "We have proven there is no God." And library and all this other stuff. And it kind of twists around a little bit, and it turns out that I won't give it away for you, but it's a play on the government taking too much power.
Mm-hmm.
It's a play on
It's like a George Orwell. It's Orwellian.
oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
The what's happening today with essential workers, non-essential workers, you are obsolete, you mean something, you don't mean anything. There's so many variables or so many parallels. Sorry.
Mhm.
There's parallels with what's happening right now. It's a fascinating episode.
What's the narrator? What's the guy that narrates Twilight
Sterling.
Zone?
Rod Sterling.
Isn't he from like? Didn't he spend some time in Marion?
I don't know that.
I gotta look this up, but I
Yeah.
think he used to shortly be on the radio station in
Oh,
Marion,
that
like
could
have
be,
a
yeah.
local thing here or something.
Yeah, I love the Twilight Zone.
He's got a great voice.
Oh, phenomenal.
Mhm.
I love the Twilight Zone. It's one of my favorite things.
I've maybe seen 2.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay, so I'll give you a list of like 5 or 6
Okay.
next week.
I've seen the one with Captain Kirk.
There's 2 or 3 with Captain Kirk.
Oh
Is there one where he's on the airplane
no, this
or
one
the
he's
fortune
like
that
this one
kicks
he's
out
like
the little
in
fortune?
a city, and there's like nobody there or something, or he's in this town. Or
Yeah,
and
he's in 2 or 3 of them.
confused.
Yeah,
I get the sense there's a lot of confusion happening.
it is the Twilight Zone.
Period.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, there's like 4 or 5 that you have to watch.
All right.
Like they're culturally relevant forever.
Okay.
Really good stuff. So
I
Twilight
liked
Zone.
the one that I saw.
It's on Netflix.
It's just something I'm gonna have to watch, probably without my wife, because I don't think she'll be interested.
There's actually a couple I bet she would be.
All right.
Well, she likes some sci-fi stuff.
She does like sci-fi, but
Here's the thing: if I gave you a list of 5 and you picked them off one at a time,
Mm-hmm.
some of them it's like this is pretty rough. This is pretty stupid.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you picked off the 4 or 5 really good ones, I could
Mhm.
see her really getting into it. The beauty of it, they're all standalone.
Yeah. I like that.
You don't have to watch them
What
all.
I found is there are some things I have to trick her into watching,
Yeah,
and that once I trick her into watching it,
she's all in.
then she's all in.
Like the game on Netflix with the soccer,
yes.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
What's the name of that?
I don't know.
The English game.
Yes.
Yeah.
We haven't watched it. That's on our list of things to watch.
Mhm. I'm not saying it's the most amazing thing you've ever seen.
I'm
I
not
just
expecting
enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm not expecting it to.
Not
But-
as much soccer as I wanted or as
Yeah.
I thought was going
Yeah.
to be in it. I will say that too. But I really enjoyed it. It's called The English Game. So is Twilight Zone on Netflix?
It is on Netflix. I just said that.
Okay. My thing is on Amazon Prime, which I watch a lot of Amazon Prime.
I can tell.
Now people say
People,
say there's nothing good to watch on Amazon Prime. I don't know what these people are smoking. There's a lot of good stuff to watch on Amazon
Is there?
Prime. They don't have the
CBS All Access, which you and HBO Plus.
I just canceled CBS All Access today.
What about your HBO?
I canceled that too
Okay.
because I just got the 30-day trial or whatever. You got to play those trials
Yeah. Play 'em.
correctly.
Uh-huh.
But on Amazon Prime,
You should. By the way,
yeah,
little advice:
please.
never do two trials at the same time.
Well, they slightly overlapped.
You can't do that because you got to maximize your trials.
I saw everything on HBO that I wanted to see. There was
Okay.
nothing else I wanted to see.
Okay.
And I wanted to watch Picard. By the way, Picard, I know I've made it my Netflix suggestion of
Yeah.
the week. I'm going to give my official, because I've now watched every episode.
Okay.
Here's my official review of Picard.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Here's what
I found myself in the last 2 or 3 episodes not really knowing what was happening
Yeah.
and also not really caring.
Yeah.
You know, it was there's a couple of characters that I don't care for. There's one one of the main like female characters on the show. We've never seen her before, but she supposedly has this very deep relationship with Picard, and she calls him JL. I don't
John
like
Luke.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. She calls him JL. That really annoys me. Like,
Yeah.
who do you think you are? Calling Captain Picard JL? Like, I don't think so. No, that's not going to fly.
Yeah.
So there were a lot of annoying things. There were some things like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, do you remember that episode of Next Generation with Hugh, who was the Borg that they turned into? They
Mhm.
were going to use him as a
Yes.
weapon, but Hugh is in it.
Okay.
He's pretty cool. There's this younger Romulan like warrior guy. He's like an elf kind of looking dude. Like, I like him. There's some cool things
Yeah.
in it, but overall, I give it a B minus.
Is it liberal agenda?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell just by the previews and stuff.
Yeah.
I can't stand it.
It's not overwhelmingly liberal agenda, but
so much of that.
it's
I just can't. I can't do it.
and it's everywhere.
The moment I'm watching a show and they start hinting at that stuff,
Mhm.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Like I don't care if I'm invested 10
Yeah.
years into this.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah,
I can't stand
It's
it.
got to be pretty spectacular for me to override that.
Yeah.
But that's not my Netflix suggestion. That's just my review of Picard, which
Okay.
you can watch on CBS
On Amazon Prime.
which you could get on Amazon Prime
Yeah.
if you wanted to.
What is your Netflix suggestion?
It is on Amazon. They have a lot of the PBS American Experience documentaries.
Okay.
Which those are really good, the American Experience. And I just watched the 4-parter on JFK, the life of John Fitzgerald Kennedy.
Yeah.
I mean, I just watched 7 hours on him, and I don't even know his middle name, but it's really good. It's really entertaining. I feel like I learned some more about him. I often wonder if JFK, if we could put him in a time machine and bring him to today, and not tell him who's Democrat and Republican.
Oh,
or
he'd be
anything,
Republican.
You feel like he'd
Yes.
definitely be Republican.
Absolutely.
I still think he has some Democratic, maybe tendencies in a ways that,
Some socialistic.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
No. He would be a Republican.
it was really interesting. And
Yeah.
if anybody's interested in that sort of thing, I would encourage you to watch. It was pretty good.
He was our last, prior to Trump, our last great president.
Ronald Reagan.
He was good. I'm talking great.
Ask not.
Great.
I see. That's the thing. After the documentary, I'm like, I don't know. He was only president for 4 years. He did some good things, and he did some really kind of messed up stuff. Like made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, they all do.
I don't. I think he potentially could have been a great president.
Here's the thing. I think he was a free thinker.
Yes, I do think he was a free
And
thinker.
I think every president since,
Mm-hmm.
with the exception of Trump, who's a free thinker,
Mm-hmm.
every president since serves an agenda. And they serve the agenda to their party. No, it's true. It's an absolute. Even Ronald Reagan served the agenda of the conservative right.
Okay.
You know,
If you
oil
say
and
so.
war and
Yeah.
all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not. Is there a problem? For what? Okay, we're gonna be done here in a second. What's that at? 10? Okay,
Oh,
we'll be
it'll
done
last longer than we will.
Yeah.
I'm
okay.
at 2%.
Okay. Is that it?
That's JFK,
Oh,
American
yeah.
Experience JFK on Amazon Prime. If you like that sort of thing, you should watch it.
Okay, so I would suggest this for real. If you're watching this on YouTube,
Uh-huh.
you are currently tuned into episode 2. It's a 2-parter, part 1 and part 2, because
Oh,
it
sure.
shut off, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So if you click like on the first one,
Oh, and like the second
click
one.
like on the second one.
This right here. Close up
Yeah.
on it. Right there.
Click the like.
Click the like.
And
There it is.
we will be back next week. Unless
That's our promise to you. We're not going anywhere.
it's a threat.
Like it or not.
And hopefully we'll have some little kinks worked out, but
Mm-hmm.
I feel good about this. This is good.
Let us know stuff that you would like us to talk about.
Well, and tell us your experience without being too critical. You know, say,
I
hey,
can't handle criticism, and
no.
I will not tell you that enough.
Yeah,
Like,
just say, hey, I liked it. What?
no, that's it.
okay.
I don't need more than that. Just, I liked it.
I liked it.
I need some more positivity in my life.
Okay. So no critical comments
I don't want
at all.
any Keep it to yourself.
Okay.
Whatever critical comments you have, just send them to some other YouTube
Bob at
channel.
AOL.com.
Send them to Bob at AOL.com. Let's overwhelm Bob at AOL.com with negative reviews of our show. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But listen, if you do have anything you'd like us to talk about, any Mount Rushmores
Yes.
that you want us to do, that sort of thing, we'd be happy to do them.
Yes. That'd be good.
Or if you have an interesting person in your life that you feel like we could interview.
Or maybe not.
No promises,
No.
but maybe your like cousin is Ben Affleck or something, you know, and you're like, I could probably get him to call you for like 10 minutes, you know?
One of the worst Batmans ever.
Yeah.
Until the new Patterson Twilight
I mean, he's better
Batman.
than George Clooney.
Come on. What are we talking about? Of course he is.
Is he better than Val Kilmer?
It's a wash.
All right. Well, this is Dan signing off for Jason, reminding you to always keep your stick on the ice and never wear the blue sweats.
Sit, boo, boo, sit. Good dog.
I have spoken.